Ooh, okay, I am so excited for this. So, MBJ are my initials, the S is for sketchbook, or BS, that's why it's kind of in the middle like that. I titled this sketchbook The Murder Weapon, and it took place from December 2016 to March 2017. Wait, no, April 2017. Let's get started. Alright, this is the very first page. Some weird lighting in here. Everybody says that all of these look like me, and I have a problem of drawing the same face a lot of the time, but we're gonna ignore that. This is gouache. This is a photograph from a magazine, and that's gouache and acrylic. Ooh. This is my friend Taylor. Everybody that I know recognizes her when they see this, so that makes me really happy. I did not like the drawing I did under this, but I didn't want to paint over it, so I just taped all this on top of it. Yeah, not a fan. I don't even know what I was going for with it. Also, this was just, I don't know. I didn't think it through. I just thought I would give it a shot without looking at anything, and it's alcohol-based marker and gouache, and it's not my favorite thing in the world. These poses are from my mind, and I liked him a lot better before I went over him with watercolor. These are just two photos I found on Google of kids and punks, and I love them so very much. And I did them on New Year's Eve, no, Christmas Eve in 2016. This was another house person since the other guy got ruined by the watercolor, and I thought I would just give it a more elaborate shot. Frida Kahlo inspired ink paintings. I just used a paintbrush. Troubled Times by Green Day lyrics on a disposable, can't even think of the word, and a concept idea thing that I just did not bother finishing. Some Gerard Way, some ink eyes. I did this recently, and my friend said something hilarious about him, so I quoted him. He said, "Benny, you sick, callous collection of graphite smears," because I named him Benjamin. And then underneath him is just like a practice person for this new kind of colored pencil I got, and I don't know, those colored pencils were a little streaky, but I don't use colored pencil often anyways. These are some character designs for a comic book idea I have. This is the antagonist. It's like a plague personified type person. This was the first drawing I did of it, and then I revised it because I didn't really like the body shape very much. So I revised it like that. And you can see all my notes as I fold these out. Close up on his face and his feet, or her, or there, because it's kind of genderless. And then this might take place in the same world. So there's a girl named, called the Messenger. I don't have a name for her yet, but she graffitis clues and stuff, and like apocalyptic warnings. And then another ink painting that went along with that before I taped these in the middle. This is white charcoal or white graphite, I don't remember, and I was just trying to draw a negative, and it was very hard, so I just didn't finish. People always ask me if this is a self-portrait, and I guess it kind of looks like me, but the eyebrows I like to think are thicker, the lips are thicker, the nose points up more, and I have that haircut, but it's It's not exactly that color of pink. Wow. But this has like a discotheque bubblegum pop type feel to me, and I like it. I did ink wash. These are just graphite sketches with alcohol-based marker in the back. I drew something behind this that I didn't really like, so I just went over it with some acrylic paint and drew a hairless cat in my chrome pen. I just found a reference picture on Google and slapped down this landscape drawing, or not drawing, it's a painting, gouache again. You can tell I really like gouache, can't you? And then these were some sketches. This whole spot is filled with a project that I'm working on. So this sketchbook technically isn't finished because I've got this project in the middle that I will show you in another video when I finish it. This is an intentional self-portrait. This is what all the men in my town look like. And just some way to fill space. And then this, I just, from my head, a kind of dreamscape. A 50s dream and an 80s nightmare. That's what I like to call him. A scene from The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The homecoming scene. And then while this was drying, I just doodled some things around my desk. These are scenes from Sing Street, and if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. And some sketches down here. This was just sketching for like I'm painting a mural at my friend's mom's coffee shop, and so this was just like random sketches for the idea of that. Stylized piece, and I have not told anybody what it's inspired by, and I'm not going to. This is my friend Maddie, this is my friend Maddie, this is two of her friends that were sitting by me when I drew them, and these are just faces I made up in my head. I really like this page. This is probably going to end up being the thumbnail for this video. But this had a reference and this had a reference. The rest were in my head, and the background is, once again, some gouache. This is one of my favorite drawings. I named him Edgar. He is not conventionally attractive, but I drew him very delicately, and so I think he's really beautiful. And everybody else gets that impression. You just like the guy. This is grief, this is rage. I want their expression to be mostly in the hair, not exactly the face. This is control, and this is joy. I like her the least. I guess I just don't draw laughing people very much, so I don't exactly know how to do it. I shall work on that in my next sketchbook. Random sketches, just wanted to fill up the background. Don't like it very much. These are based off of my brother's band, and this is just what I saw in front of me at a coffee shop one day. It took me 40 minutes on February 8th. Oh, that was my brother's birthday. Wow. Character designs, kind of, again, based off of two guys in my brother's band, but I don't want to explain their backstory, so this is just what my character designs look like. Just like a page to fill some space. My white gel pen didn't feel like cooperating, so I gave up. This is Micron. This is from an art store, like one of those tester papers. Someone drew this guy in the black right there, and it says shithead, and I love him. And I thought he had finger guns, but he's really got a thumbs up, and either way it's good. So I just taped that in there. And I used it for when I needed to test out pens and stuff too. That's what all those little scribbles are. Hand practice, these are my hands. And lip practice, I did these at a live show. This is from Umbrella Academy. It's a Gabriel Boss study. I really have tried to work and develop like style for comics in this sketchbook, and so this is just a way to help me figure out like establishing shots. Like I just don't know how to do it really, so I just practiced by copying. I'm not a fan of this one. I tried it with gouache, and then I tried it with watercolor, and I still don't like it. So this is a self-portrait. It says me and my nose as I imagined it as a kid, and I quite like it. Oh, underneath is just a quick sketch. Call this the blue page for obvious reasons. Another Gabriel Bostetti from Umbrella Academy. I really liked this one until I tried to like go over the highlights, and then I kind of messed up the skin tones because it was looking really nice. And then since I laid these lights over here, like the reflections in the windows, over the black, it kind of blended backwards because that's how gouache works, and then I didn't bother making it brighter, so it lost some of the charm from the comic. Two more Gerard Way things, just working with mixing medias. This is like watered down ink and red paint, and this is ink, and these are graphite, and it's got some white gel pen outlining them, and I just don't know. I'm trying to figure out ways to mix different medias and to convey different moods. Brendan Urie, a girl who looks like she could be an English maid. This is perhaps my favorite drawing I've ever done. I was drawing at a baseball game, and this girl from my school was watching me, and I went, I think I'm gonna name her Anne, and I wrote that down, and the girl went, you guys are weird, I'll be right back, and left and never came back because I was sitting with my friend when I did that. Self-portrait outfit of the day type thing, and this is just to cover up the grossly missized hands that I sketched down there. Gerard Way drawing. Wow, I draw Gerard Way so much, but like I'm not gonna stop until I perfect it, so you can try some My Chem lyrics. This is from, I was trying to teach my brother how to draw characters, and so he just gave me like prompt names. So he said the wizard, so I tried to teach, like I took him step through step. Then he said the messenger, the scientist, and he wanted like steampunk vibes, so I tried my best. The brute and the medic. And then that's how I imagined the medic, and that's how he imagined her. And then the thief. And then that's my friend at that coffee shop. Gerard Way again. A sketch to fill space, playing around with shadows. Ezra Miller. I really love this combination of red and black colored pencils and ballpoint pen and ink. I think it looks really cool. I'm a big fan. And so I did it again with Matthew Gray Goobler. And I love this page because it's got that beautiful shot and that beautiful shot and that one. And it's just, I don't know, I really love Matthew Gray Goobler, okay? Another character design from that same world as Tombstone and Brimstone. Her name is Luna. It's got a watercolor background. Just a rough watercolor sketch. The textures on this plant are really cool though. Wow, is that dog hair? That is dog hair. Gerard Way, again. Just like half-ass sketches. More characters from that same thing as Luna. This was the plan for my violin. Again, a watercolor background behind him. And then the very last page is this glorious being. So, yeah, it's quite the spectrum of weirdness, but I'm really proud of it, and I hope you guys liked it. If you have any requests for any other videos, please leave a comment. If you like this, please like it, and give me any feedback that possibly ran through your mind in the comments, please. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.